Welcome to Talking with Norma C. I'm Norma Clark. Hopefully I'm on the right page now. Okay, so now I'm going to get started. Tonight I'm going to be chalking Rise and Grind. I'm going to be putting it on a small palette board that I got through Chalk Couture. Hi Jessica. So this is the palette board. This is got a finish on it. With this finish, I don't need to do chalk because it is a Chalk Couture board, so I don't need to do, a wax because it is a Chalk Couture board. Now, if I were to put a different kind of finish on this board, I would need to, but I don't need to. So, this is what the board looks like. We're going to be doing it on the inside surface, I think, tonight. So let me lower the camera down. Okay. So here's the Rise and Grind. Hi Cindy, boy, I'm telling you, this is crazy with the new camera system from Facebook. It drives me nuts. So on the back of each one of the transfers is a thing that tells you how to take care of your transfer. And I'm just trying to pull you guys up on my phone so I can see your commenting better. My phone's been freezing up, not sure why. Have you guys been having problems with Facebook? Okay, so hi Tamara. All right, so I've already cut apart the transfer. It's just a small transfer. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on my fuzzing cloth and get some fuzzies on it. So I have to tell you this little story. This is kind of irritated me today. I went grocery shopping, and at the grocery store, let me see, I might not be able to get all this on here. Yeah, I will. So while I was at the grocery store, I did not grab a cart because I was only going in for some of that emergency. And so I went and I got 3 items. And I go to the checkout counter and I check out, and just as I was getting ready to leave, well, before she had handed me my receipt, she was asking another one of the kids. She's like, hey, can you take over for me for a minute? And he's like, yeah. And then my receipt starts printing, and she coughs in her hand, and I'm like, oh, I can do without my receipt, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do some glittery colored chalk. This is a shimmer red. I have a shimmer copper and a shimmer silver. We're going to do shimmer. Okay. Yeah, my Facebook's been really screwy, so I'm not sure why. So let me see now. I had to reset everything. This is just driving me insane. So let me get a mini squeegee. Okay. Can you guys see that okay? Am I good enough? Now, I know not everyone with a cough has COVID-19, but don't cough and then go to hand me my receipt without washing your hands. That just kind of irritated me. And this is the other thing, is I've heard from someone who works at a hospital in Utah that it's mutating. So usually the flu mutates about once a year, and that's why you have a different strain of the flu. They say that there's now 2 different kinds of COVID-19. That's just what I've heard. So I don't know. So, all right. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe this paste. Now the glitter paste is it's a little different to work with. It's not as smooth, but I did not need to stir it up with water. I probably could have, and I will check the consistency of my other ones because I have not used them for a long time. I really like the glitter colors. So I got in another shipment, and with it I got in some boards. I had to get in a board that was 18 by 18 because the project I want to do is a big project. And I'm kind of excited about it, so I think we'll be doing that soon. All right, so now I'm just wiping off the excess, and I've missed one little spot, so I'm going to go back over that. You set your weakest link. I'm not going to guess who that is. I tell you, ever since I went to the store, though, I have had the itchies. And Todd tells me every time I do a live, I touch my nose. And I said, yeah, I itch after I do it when I'm doing a live. But ever since I went to the store today, man, I've just had the itchies. Okay, so I'm pulling my transfer off from top to bottom. Okay. Isn't that pretty, Justin? Justin, I was going to say that, but yeah, because he's like the sickest. Okay, so to clean the transfer, I'm just going to kind of put it in water a little bit. I'll bring it back over here, and I just want to kind of get this cleaned up because the red pigments do stain. I know after I'm done doing this live, I'm going to go in and take a shower. I've just been real itchy since I got back. So I'm using my board eraser. And I kind of folded the corner of that over. Okay. There are so many different cool things I've been thinking about doing with this stuff. All right, so I'm just basically getting all that glitter off of there and getting the fuzz off. And I'm going to use a Clorox wipe. And I'll set that off to dry. Yeah, no, I don't have COVID. Okay, so now let me dry this. Get a paper towel. Okay, so now I'm going to get the coffee cup out. I'm going to cut the beans, because there's some beans. Hi, Zach. And the coffee cup. So we'll do this one first. And we're going to do that in gold. I did. Well, I couldn't find any Clorox wipes, but I did find some Lysol wipes before all this went on. Okay, so put them writing on the backs of these. Yeah, we don't do a lot. We hang out with our neighbors if we're gonna hang out with anyone. But you have to drive past their house in order to get to our house. And those are the only people that we really see. Okay, so now I'm gonna dry this, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of wax over the top of it, only because I don't want the sticker to pull up my glitter. So are the kids pretty happy with the pigs? My grandchildren went and got their pigs today, and I got to see the pigs. It's cute when they're little. Okay, let me see if that's dry. Feels dry. Okay. So let me fuzz number 1. I'm actually going to write 1, 2, and that way I know. Okay. Fuzz number 1, and let me grab my wax. I really like the wax I use. It does not have a smell to it, which is nice. Because some waxes you can get and they stink. This has got no odor. None. Not really. Okay. I'm just going to put this over here in the corner. I guess I better wax it. After I said I'm going to wax it, and then I didn't wax it. Yeah, it's been snowing here. I heard Commissary and the South End have a foot of new snow, and it's still snowing. Okay. And the reason you want to wipe this wax off after you put it on is because if it's too thick, then your chalk won't stick, if that makes sense. I just didn't want it sticking to my letters. Okay. Put this down. Now I'm going to show you on these transfers. They have on, when they're a two-parter, they're numbered. So this one, it says 1. It's really hard to see. And then they have little star things, and you can line the next transfer up over the top, those little star things, but of course you're going to have to mark them. I'm not going to mark it because it's a pallet sign. I'm not sure if it will come off or not. So, I say we're going to do, let's do gold and then we'll do the silver. Or copper and then silver. Betting, yep, it's a really good consistency. It's real smooth. I really love these sparkles. Yeah, you guys get a lot of wind over there. A lot more than we get. It does blow here once in a while, but not too often. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a quick coat over the top. One of these nights I'm going to show you guys how to use actual glitter with this stuff. It's really pretty. Okay. So now I'm going to peel that off. Okay. There. Quick clean that off. And I'm going to use that color again, so I'm not going to put that squeegee up. And I'm using the same white. These are like gold. Okay. And let me dry that. Yeah, that wind can be brutally cold over there. Hi, Melinda. Okay, and when I blow dry that, I'm blow drying it on cool air. All right. So now, let me cover that up for right now. All right. And I'm going to just wax over it just a little bit. You don't want to get carried away because you don't want to rub it off. I am having a good day. How about you? Okay. So, close that up. Fuzz it. And my fuzzing cloth, you can use a regular towel if you want. Okay. So now, line this up. Kind of hard because I didn't do those dots. Like I said, I just wasn't sure what would happen. So. I knew what you meant. That's funny. So they're being horrible little children, huh? I would find lots of work for them to do. Lots of homework. That's what I would do. Whether it's spring break or not spring break, I would still find them stuff to do. All right, well, here we go. We're gonna see what happens. I'm scared I didn't get it right. So what are they being, little pains? Yeah, it could be. It's rough being locked out and quarantined and made to stay inside. It's not bad when you want to do it, but when you have to do it, it kind of sucks. And I'm having a hard time lining this up because you just got to be so careful with it. All right. Good enough. All I can do is mess up. So there we have that. No, you guys stop. Just send them to my way. Let me pull my hair out for a while. Oh, and this is a new jar. This is new, so we're probably going to have to stir it. Yeah, we're going to have to stir it. But I'm going to scrape what's on the lid. No, I'm not. It's like dry. Wow. It's dry. Okay, so let's just get a stir stick and stir it. And see, it's still got a pretty good consistency, but I want to stir it and make sure all the pigments of the color are stirred up. Whose crawl space? Mine? You know, this is the thing that you do, Melinda. Get some little baskets and you put their treats in those baskets, and when their treats are gone, they're done for the day. And it makes them learn how to ration their treats out a little bit. Because they have to learn that it's not okay to eat 24/7. Okay, so this color is Shimmer Silver. I mean, it's bigger than my crawl space? Cool. They would have to duck in my crawl space, but it'd still work. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of that on there. And we're just going to go over the top of it. And this is going to be really cool. So, did not take much at all. All right. Oh, I'm so mad. This makes me mad. I want to go back over it if I can. You see what happened? It peeled up the gold, the copper. And it's on the back of my transfer. That's why we wax it. And yeah, it didn't work good enough. That really makes me mad. So I'm going to try to fix that. So that is why we have to wax and dry and wax and dry. And it was dry. Dang it. I figure out how I want to do this without making a mess, because it is a palette board and it might make a mess. Ah! Oh, really, that doesn't look like a bad cup, does it? I might be able to touch that up. Let's just leave that. I love my grandbabies. You guys are just talking crap about my grandbabies. I might be able to fix that. So I have just so happened to get them at a craft store. These little brushes that have silicone ends on them instead of being a regular paintbrush. So we're going to try this and see if I can get it to work this way without redoing it. It does, doesn't it? That's what it's supposed to look like. So, just going to kind of fill in the little spaces. You guys are horrible. Talking about my grandbabies like that. Okay, now I'm going to do coffee beans. Coffee beans. Cindy, you're being awfully quiet. Okay, and I'll put some fuzz on that. I'm gonna make sure I get lots of chalk or lots of paste. Wax. Wax. So I just do not want it to come up. And maybe some beans down here. Okay. Let's put them right here. No, Zach, but I gave you guys the mother's curse. Gave it to Melinda too. Okay, and do some more in this color. Why do I seem to have an awful lot of boo-boos lately? But that's all right, because this stuff is really forgiving. Okay, and I'm going to do some beans down here. My grandchildren are all angels. All of them. All right. So now, actually, it turned out really cute. Now I'm going to show it to you. And this is me, and I can go stick it in by my coffee cups. Isn't that cute? All right. That is really cute. I'm telling the truth, Zach. So now let me quick clean this off, and I want to show you what I got today that really makes me excited. I throw this stuff out of the way. All right, quick clean this up, get all that glitter and fuzz off of there. All right, so now, and I'm storing those upside down, and then the best way to put them back on, let me show you because the one's dry already. So when you go to replace the back, you can see it's sticky again. So you want to make sure that the sticky side is facing up. And hence I wrote back at the top so I know where the top is. It's easier to lay the back down on the transfer than it is to lay the transfer back onto the back. So you just, and down it goes. Voila. I mean, you know, it's not perfect, but hey. Okay, so now let me show you what I got today. I got the Chalk Couture transfer, and this comes once a month. And this is exclusive only for the people that sign up for Chalk Couture. I don't get chalk paste with it, but I get my back office with it. Anybody that subscribes to Chalk Couture will get this, and they get 3 different kinds of ink. And each month, it's something different. Now, this is for the month of April. Isn't that cute? I absolutely just love this one. It's got potential. It's got a lot of potential. Because I like to take and combine mine too. But I really, really, really like this one. So, anyway, that's the only way you can get that one is by subscribing to Chalk Couture. And I also got this. This squeegee is a multi-tool type squeegee. I forget the name of it. Shame on me. But it has all sorts of different edges to use to apply the chalk. So I just thought that was just neater than heck. Okay, that's all for tonight. And now I get to go in and take a shower and get rid of these itchies. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me. And if you're a member of or if you're doing the Pretty in Pink vendor event, it's going on right now. It started tonight. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining me. And you guys have a wonderful night. And if you want to know the colors, again, let me go over them real quick. This one's Shimmer Red. This one is Shimmer Copper. And this one is Shimmer Silver. I really like those shimmer colors. They're pretty. So, all right, guys. You take care. I'll talk to you soon.